Oh, sorry. Did you want this umbrella?
Well, yes. I believe I had it in my hand when you picked it up.
Oh, really? I thought I had it in my hand when you picked it up.
Really?
I thought so.
Silly, isn't it?
I know.
Probably not cheap anyway.
Probably not.
You know, they put these things on the bargain table at normal prices, hoping some fool will come along and pick them up.
I know. So, you're buying it then?
I thought I might.
Okay then. I guess my little blind friend will have to go without.
Blind friend?
A young orphan girl I took off the streets. Found her all alone, picking through bins, eating cardboard containers from McDonald's.
The containers?
Thought they were burgers, so could tell the difference.
True enough.
Anyway, I took her home, had her stomach pumped, and 6 months later, she's still with us. And now all she wants for Christmas is a pink umbrella. They're not easy to find.
Why would she want a pink umbrella?
I don't know, to keep the rain off her poor blind little head, I imagine.
But why pink?
It's her favourite colour.
If she's blind, what difference would it make?
That's a bit harsh.
I'm just saying, how does she even know what pink is?
Well, she wasn't always blind.
Oh?
She lost her sight in a freak accident when she was 13.
Oh, how awful.
Terrible tragedy. Her father dropped her on her head.
Oh dear.
She was devastated.
I thought she was an orphan.
She was. I mean, she is. I mean, well, ever since the plane crash.
He died in a plane crash?
Both parents, no survivors.
Wow.
She was devastated.
And what was he doing carrying her around?
Who?
Her father, when he dropped her on her head.
That's right.
And she lost her sight when she was 13. It seems a little old to be carrying her around.
Oh, yes. Well, she was a cripple.
Really?
She was crippled in the accident.
The plane crash?
That's right.
And where did that take place?
In the jungle.
Jungle?
The Amazon.
Incredible.
I know.
But how did... Didn't you say there were no survivors
What?
from the plane crash?
Oh, yes. Well, they didn't think so until she stumbled out of the jungle.
Wow. How did she walk out of the jungle?
What?
I thought she was crippled by the accident.
No. That was later. When she caught polio.
Polio?
From the monkeys.
I had no idea you could catch polio from monkeys.
Apparently so.
Is that just by touching them, or did she exchange bodily fluids?
What are you suggesting?
I'm just wondering how she'd catch polio from monkeys. Did they sneeze on her or something?
Well, no. They raised her, actually.
Oh, good heavens.
It's an amazing story. They found her lying half dead in the plane wreckage, and so they took her back to their cave.
They lived in a cave.
These were cave monkeys.
Amazing.
So, it's an incredible story.
I see. A blind teenager raised by monkeys.
That's right. She learned to speak monkey fluently, she swung through the trees, and she learned to speak monkey.
A blind teenager swinging through the trees. Incredible.
She's amazing.
So why did she leave them then?
Who?
The monkeys in the jungle. Why did she stumble out of the jungle?
Well, they were all dying from polio. So, yeah. When her surrogate monkey mother died, she decided it was time to leave.
And then she realized she had polio too.
That's right.
So she couldn't walk.
Not at all.
And her father carried her around.
He was an angel.
Except, wasn't he already dead?
Yes, well, I was referring to her stepfather,
Ah, she had a stepfather.
the explorer.
Oh, I see. So he found her. And then why was she wandering the streets alone?
Well, he dropped her on her head, and she never forgave him for dropping her on his head. So she decided it was time to leave.
I see. How did she find her way to the UK though? Wasn't she blind?
Oh, yes, well, she trained one of the monkeys as a guide monkey.
A guide monkey! Amazing!
I know.
And she brought him here to the UK
That's right.
and he booked a flight for her.
No, that was the stepfather.
Oh, of course, the stepfather.
So, you see, I couldn't tell it was pink when it wasn't.
And couldn't this monkey have told her that the cardboard boxes were not burgers?
Oh, yeah. Well, he wasn't there.
Oh, where was he?
He was in quarantine.
Quarantine.
They were checking for polio.
Of course. Couldn't you just tell her this umbrella is pink?
No,
Why not?
because the monkey would tell her.
Oh, he's out of quarantine now?
That's right.
And she speaks monkey.
Fluently.
I see.
And she'll be able to, so that's why I can't tell her it's pink.
She has had a pretty tough life, hasn't she?
She has.
Ah, it's a shame. I hope you find another pink umbrella somewhere.
You're going to give up all of that?
I have a very good reason for wanting it too.
And what reason could be better than mine?
I have a christening to go to. And besides, it'll go great with my pink jacket.
Thank you.
No problem. It's crowded today.
Hmm?
The park. Lots of people.
Sunny weather brings them all out.
Are you on your lunch break?
Yes,
Good to get out of the office on a sunny day, isn't it?
yes, it is.
My wife and I love this park. The birds, the lake, the trees.
It is very nice. Do you work nearby too?
Oh no, I'm retired.
Oh,
Early retirement. Medical reasons.
I see.
So my poor wife has to take care of me.
I'm sure she doesn't mind.
My name's Oscar, by the way.
I'm Janice.
And this is Constance.
Constance?
I know. It's an old-fashioned name, isn't it? Most people call her Connie, but I like Constance. Constance isn't doing to herself at the moment. Has a touch of laryngitis, so you must excuse her lack of conversation.
Oh, right. Does your wife know where you are?
Oh, no. This is my wife. Don't worry, I'm not having any clandestine meetings in the park with another woman.
Okay, well, I'd better head off back to work.
Oh, that was a short break, wasn't it? Can't you stay on such a beautiful day?
I'd love to, but you know how it is.
Oh, I understand. Somebody's got to keep the country running. It was very nice meeting you, Janice. Maybe we'll meet again. We come here very often, Constance and I.
Yes, maybe. Oscar, Constance,
Yes?
do you realize that she's an umbrella, don't you?
What did you say?
Constance, she's an umbrella.
You see her like that too?
Yeah?
Oh! I thought I was doing it again.
Doing what?
I thought it was an illness. I thought, well, perhaps I should explain. You must think I'm crazy.
Now that you mention it.
I have a neurological defect. Well, the doctors have a fancy name for it, but that's basically what it is. Sometimes I see things as other things. Percy, for example, he's our Labradoodle. I see him as an armchair.
A chair?
Caused all sorts of problems at first. The poor creature barely survived our first encounter. But now that I know, when I see this particular chair, I know it's actually my dog, and I don't try to sit on him.
And you thought you were seeing your wife ask an umbrella.
I thought I was getting worse. You have no idea how relieved I am. No one said anything, and I've been carrying her around for weeks.
But why would you think that? I mean, isn't your wife around?
Well, no. But a few weeks ago, she went out for dinner with a friend. I woke up that morning and she wasn't in bed beside me. I went downstairs and this umbrella was propped up in her favourite armchair. The real one, not the dog. And I thought that she had gotten home late and slept in the chair as not to disturb me. She was always very thoughtful like that.
But she wasn't moving or talking?
Well, they don't. It's hard to explain, but I know in my heart when I see the chair, I know it's really my dog. But my head just keeps telling me it's a chair. It's really hard to explain.
Didn't you see your doctor?
Oh yes, I rang my psychiatrist's office that very morning and they said he'd gone on vacation. I thought it was strange that he hadn't notified me. I used to see him quite often. He was even writing a book on me. Such an unusual case, he always said. He even came to my house a few times, interviewed my wife several times.
So you didn't get to speak to him?
Oh no, I rang his mobile and he was at the airport. He was in a hurry to catch his plane, but I told him what was going on.
And what did he say?
He said that it wasn't uncommon for my condition to worsen, and that I shouldn't worry. Just treat the umbrella as if it were my wife, and he'd call me when he got back.
And did he?
I guess he hasn't gotten back yet.
Oscar, maybe you should call the police.
Why's that?
Well, your wife is missing. She might be in trouble.
Oh no, she's been using our credit card.
Really?
The last bill I got showed several purchases.
It could be someone else using it.
And she called me.
When?
It was a few weeks after I had spoken to Dr. Fergus Crane. I was at my miniature railway enthusiast meeting, and I had left her at home lying down with a migraine. I thought it how considerate of her to be worrying about me while she herself was unwell.
Oscar,
Yes?
there is another possibility.
What's that?
Your wife, she might have left you.
Left me?
In fact, she might have gone off with Dr. Crane.
Dr. Crane? No. Dr. Crane's a man of integrity, a professional, a scholar.
A bastard?
Pardon?
Think, Oscar, you said he'd interviewed her on several occasions. They both disappeared at the same time. He hasn't called you or referred to anyone else. I think they're together and still letting you believe she's with you. I think that maybe you know that in your heart.
Shouldn't you be getting back to work?
Yes, I probably should. Take care, Oscar.
Goodbye, my Constance.
What the hell just happened?
I believe the bridge collapsed.
I know the bloody bridge collapsed.
We appear to be dangling over the edge.
Oh my god.
Balanced on the precipice between life and death, you might say.
Will you shut up? Every day I drive over this bloody bridge. Why in Christ's name would it collapse today?
My guess would be a combination of poor engineering, shoddy workmanship, gradual wear and tear, and pure bad luck.
How can he be so bloody calm? 6 cars just disappeared into the river below us.
Ah, yes, quite right. Perhaps it was good luck after all.
Oh my God. You're so lucky. I just can't believe my good luck. I'm gonna march straight in and buy myself a loading ticket. Oh, hang on. I can't. I forgot. I'm balanced in my car on the edge of a bloody bridge.
That about sums it up, yes.
Bloody hell, you're something else, mate.
Thank you.
Are you okay, lady?
Are we dead yet? Not yet.
Will you shut up? I managed to stay on the bridge, sweetheart. Now all we have to do is stay calm and wait for help.
Which would need to come soon, I would think.
Oh my God, are you okay? Stay still, everything's gonna be alright.
Stay still, for God's sake.
We're so far out.
It's not as far as it looks.
Actually, it's probably further.
I wanna go home.
I'm merely remarking that the human eye is notoriously inaccurate when predicting height from a vertical perspective.
We're all gonna die.
We're not gonna die. Someone will come for soon.
I have children, I can't leave them.
Nobody's going anywhere. Just tell me your name.
What?
Your name. What's your name?
I don't know. Amy, that's Amy.
Amy. I'm Alex.
Hi.
Hi.
Alex?
Uh-huh.
We're all gonna die.
We're not gonna die. You're going home to your kids, Amy. You're not orphans yet. You're still alive. How many have you got? How many kids?
2. This is Marianne. And I have a son.
And what's his name?
Thomas.
And how old are they?
4 and 6.
Oh, nice. And your husband, what does he do?
He's a journalist
And where did you guys meet?
at our recycling bin.
Sorry?
Will we be able to go to Celeste's party? I want to give her her painting and I want to eat cake. Alex,
Yes, Amy.
if I die, can you tell my family I love them?
I don't mean to be a wet blanket, but if you die, there's a fairly good chance that you will too.
Shut up. Of course I'll tell them, Amy. But that's not gonna happen.
Do you have any kids?
No, hope to one day.
Good luck with that.
A partner?
No, not yet. I was married once for a short time.
Look, this is all very interesting, my friend.
I'm not your friend.
No, you're my taxi driver, and as such, you're supposed to get me safely from A to B. I'm afraid you can say goodbye to your tip.
Oh my God, I knew I shouldn't share a taxi. I never share a taxi. Why would I start today? Honey, we'll be home soon, and I'll make sure you get your favorite dessert. Where's my kitten? I want my kitten.
Unfortunate for you, but probably fortunate for us.
Yeah, if you hadn't been here, I would have probably ripped this one's head off by now.
I meant in terms of weight distribution.
Look, if you can't say anything helpful, don't say anything at all.
Can I just say,
Oh, for God's sake.
that in my estimation, the drop to river below would be around 100 or 200 meters?
Look, Missy,
Rita. The name's Rita.
that figures.
If you'll just let me speak, I may be able to get us out of this.
Unless you got a helicopter in that briefcase of yours, I don't like your chances.
No helicopter, I'm afraid, but I have something that may be of assistance.
What? An umbrella? God help us all.
How can an umbrella help? We can use it as a parachute.
A parachute? Are you serious?
That's it.
You're as loony as her if you think.
I've been trying to work out where I've seen you before. You were on TV, that quiz show. What was it called?
Ah, no, actually I wasn't.
Yes, you were. I watched you for 7 nights. You won everything.
I'm pleased to say that was my sister. My twin sister.
For God's sake, there's 2 of you?
My sister thinks it's admirable to exhibit her vast memory for trivia on national television for prizes, whereas I prefer to put my intellect to good use.
What? Designing parachutes for umbrellas?
Designing medical equipment, actually. Right now, I'm on my way to launch the newest diagnostic tool for pancreatic cancer.
No, actually, you're not.
That's amazing.
And I'm currently working on a machine that will revolutionize the detection of breast cancer.
Well, you better work fast, buddy.
It will work.
Of course it wouldn't work.
I don't want to be rude, Alex, but I think an inventor of medical equipment might know a little bit more of these sort of things than a taxi driver.
Well, fine, Mary Poppins. Grab onto the bloody thing and fly. I'll wait here for the rescue crew.
Actually, I don't think that would be a very good idea.
But I've heard you said.
Look, it all depends on how much time we have.
As long as it takes.
No, I mean how long we have to wait until the laws of physics come into play.
What do you mean?
We have to take into consideration the high wind velocity, the fragile condition of a bridge, and our angle upon its edge.
And in English?
If there was only one of us in the front seat, we have a far better chance of survival.
Then couldn't one of you just climb into the back?
Any attempt to reduce your pure weight within the car would undoubtedly lead to instability.
Well, fine, Umbrella Girl. Off you go. We'll see you down there.
That's very selfless of you, my friend.
Yeah, that's the type of guy I am.
Are you sure?
Absolutely.
Because even if I don't make it, I'd hate to save my own life for someone who could have deserved it more.
No, you have to live, Rita. Think of all those people you can help.
Well, yeah, that's true.
You're probably more important than any of us.
Hang on. How can you say that? You're a mother.
Alex is right. Mothers are the core of our society. Essential, irreplaceable.
Yes, but you can help hundreds, maybe thousands of mothers to live.
Well, I wouldn't go that far. I help people too.
Sure you do, Alex. You help them get from A to B sometimes.
Well, that's not all I'm good for.
You might have kids one day.
Exactly. And there's my sister.
Your sister?
Yeah, my sister Lucy. She's had a pretty tough life. She just got out of prison for a robbery she didn't commit. Now they say if she doesn't get a kidney transplant, she'll die.
And you're giving her yours?
I was seriously considering it, yeah.
That's admirable, Alex, but I'm sure she'll find another one.
No, actually, she will not. They've had trouble finding a suitable donor.
So if you don't live,
She'll probably die.
you're right, Alex. Although my work is important, there's always someone else to go on with it. But your sister needs you. You, only you.
You seriously think this umbrella thing could work?
Do you think I'd do it if it didn't?
I don't know.
Well, I know what I'd do if my sister is counting on me to survive.
I'll take my chances.
Ah! No.
Did he make it?
I'm afraid my calculations might have been a little half-baked.
Poor Alex!
Yeah, poor Alex. Guess I'm not as smart as I thought. You know, I think I recognized him too.
Alex?
Well, I thought it was him at first. Guess it must have been his sister, Lucy. She held up my mother's milk bar a few years ago. She never quite recovered from having a shotgun pointed at her head. What a shame Lucy won't be getting her kidney transplant.
Happy birthday, dear Amy. Happy birthday to you.
Oh.
What?
Oh, nothing. So, hi.
Hi.
You're gonna put that in there?
Pardon?
Sorry, nothing.
Is something wrong?
No, I was just wondering if that's,
What?
if it's recyclable? It's
This?
Yeah, you know, tin cans, paper, doesn't really fit the bill.
Oh, yeah, guess not.
Thanks. Sorry for...
Oh, no, you're right. I'll, put it somewhere else, I guess.
did you get caught?
Pardon?
The storm, the other night, I just thought, you know, the umbrella.
Oh, no, other storms. They all let up. You know how it is.
Absolutely, yeah.
Kind of a shame, really. It was my mother's.
Really?
Apparently it belonged to a dead clown. Long story, probably not true.
She's not worth it, you know.
Pardon?
The woman, the one who left you.
I'm sorry, I'm not.
God, you know, I'm so sorry. I shouldn't have said that. I forget I said anything.
How do you know about Rebecca?
Rebecca, is that her name?
You're not one of those crazy stalkers, are you? Sitting in your window with a logbook taking pictures?
God, no. I can't even see your place from mine. I'm number 4.
Oh, right. I'm number 3.
I know.
You do?
Oh, we share a recycling bin. 3, 4, see?
Oh, right. Yeah, of course. But how do you know about Rebecca?
Well, I saw her. I wasn't watching. I promise. It's just I used to pass her on the stairs, and I'd see her stuff in our bin.
Stuff?
Oh, you know, things a man wouldn't have: cosmetic containers, old magazines, and a perfume bottle. And then that night, you had the fight.
You heard us?
Not really, but I passed her as she ran down the stairs and watched her throw away your flowers.
My flowers!
I hope you don't mind. I took them out. Oh, only to put them in the recycling, of course. They were beautiful.
Swears like white jonquils.
You must miss her.
I do.
But no woman is worth ruining your life over.
Pardon?
The bottles, all the scotch bottles and the vodka bottles.
They weren't all mine. I had a party.
Oh, right.
Other people throw stuff in our bin. I've seen them.
Really?
Absolutely.
You have to look after yourself.
I don't see how this is any of your business.
I'm just worried about you.
I think this is taking neighborhood watch a little too far.
Okay, I'm sorry. I just wish someone took an interest in my well-being. I would be flattered, not insulted.
So, was it a relief?
What?
I mean, it wasn't mine, so I was assuming. I mean, the test, the pregnancy test. I saw
Oh my God!
Just saying. I mean,
It's so not your business.
You're right. It's not.
Point taken. Did you enjoy Phantom of the Opera? I saw the stubs.
Yes. We did, actually. I saw this subscription ticket to the National Theatre. Did you catch any of their shows?
A few of them. You subscribed to Top Gear.
It was a gift from Rebecca.
Yeah, right.
How's the new bedspread?
Great, suits the room.
Look good on the picture.
So, did you lose much weight? You went through a few Weight Watchers products a few weeks ago.
Yeah, well, that was Rebecca. And no, she didn't.
I mean me, by the way.
Right.
Nice to finally meet you, Ryan.
Feels like we've known each other for months.
I guess we have, in a sense.
Rubbish.
Anyway, I better run.
Yeah, see you around.
Hey, Ryan?
Yeah?
If you ever get tired of frozen pizza, you could come over sometime. I'm no Nigella Lawson, but I'm edible.
I'm sure you, sure.
Saturday, 8 o'clock?
Sure, it's a date. I mean, the 9th of November is...
That Merlot we used to have with Rebecca, it looked nice. From the label.
Sure, Merlot it is.
Yeah, I'll see you then.
Sure.
Oh, and Ryan, I wasn't completely honest before. I kept the flowers. I like white jonquils too, just for future reference.
Duly noted.
Actually, it's not going to rain today. Clouds are nimbus, floating westerly, not rain-bearing clouds at all. In fact, if my readings of the latest meteorological charts is correct, then I would say it should remain dry for the remainder of the week. Cool but dry, temperatures in the mid-20s, low humidity.
It said rain on the news.
The news. Hardly a reliable source, is it? All supposition and extrapolation. You don't really know, but let's have a stab at it anyway, that sort of thing. Still, it serves other purposes, doesn't it?
The news.
The umbrella. walking stick, fashion statement, sunshade, weapon. So many uses. Fascinating device, really. Interesting history, too. Umbrella. From the Latin word umbra, which in turn derives from the Greek umbros, meaning, yeah. Initially, of course, it was used to keep up a sun, hence the name parasol. You know, para for stop for shield, and sol for sun. It's actually been around for ages. Like ancient Egypt, ancient Greece, the Greeks gave it religious significance. The princes in India, at Satara and Pune, had the title of King of the White Elephant and Lord of the 24 umbrellas.
Why would he need 24?
What?
24 umbrellas. Did it rain a lot in India?
No, well, I suppose during monsoons, but the point was, it was a status symbol. The more you had, the wealthier you must be.
Does that mean I'm wealthier than you?
Excuse me?
Well, I have one, and you don't.
No, dear, it just means I can read the weather map, and you can't.
Are you an umbrellogist?
What?
Is that what they call an umbrella specialist? You seem to know a lot about them.
My dear girl, I know a great deal about many things. Perhaps you recognize me.
Should I?
I thought that perhaps someone such as you might spend a considerable amount of time watching TV.
Some.
Then perhaps you've seen me.
Are you on EastEnders?
I would find that extremely unlikely, wouldn't you?
It's my favorite show.
Yes, I don't doubt that for a minute. But you don't watch quiz shows?
Not often.
But you could learn so much.
About umbrellas.
About all kinds of things, and you could do it without even opening a book. Yeah, I thought that appealed to you.
I like reality shows better.
What can they teach you?
I learned a lot from Love Island.
Yes, I dare say you did, but it's not information you can apply to everyday life, is it?
Of course it is. It's about people and relationships.
Okay. How many times can you fit couples in a villa into polite conversation, huh?
Hey, you watch it too.
I certainly do not. I read the newspapers, as should you.
I read the newspapers.
Yes, the comics and the TV section, no doubt.
And the entertainment guide.
My dear girl, there is so much more to life than so-called entertainment. There's politics and literature and science.
And umbrellas.
Yes, umbrellas.
I really don't see how they're that important.
You would if you're Mr. Markov.
Who?
Georgy Markov was a Bulgarian dissident writer, exiled to England.
Did he get caught in the rain?
Okay, look, he was warned that the Bulgarian intelligence had sent someone to poison him. So he became very careful. He only ate and drank in the company of friends. Then, in September of 1987, he was stabbed in the leg with the tip of an umbrella by a man suspected of being a Bulgarian spy.
Okay, that's a tough break. But it wouldn't have helped him if he'd known about umbrellas. You know, my sister found her husband under an umbrella.
Yes, and her baby in a cabbage patch, no doubt.
It's true. They were waiting on the bus, it started raining, and he shared his umbrella with her.
Yes, I think I recall seeing that movie.
Umbrellas can be very romantic. You know, one thing I would like to know about umbrellas.
Yeah, name it.
Are they dangerous in lightning storms?
Carrying one does slightly increase the chance of being struck, yes.
Well, I guess I'll have to take my chances. Either that or get drenched. I've got a long walk home.
My dear girl, I told you, the chances of rain today are...
Thanks, you're right. It's good to know things about umbrellas. Yeah, like when to bring one. Fergus,
Constance.
you said you wanted to see me?
Yes, thank you for coming.
I don't know what else needs to be said, Fergus.
Constance, I hope you don't mind. I've asked someone else to be here.
Somebody else who?
You must be...
I'm Rose. Dr. Crane, I'll be your interpreter for today.
Interpreter? I don't understand.
Well, I think that's why I'm here.
I just thought it would be a good idea, Constance. We just weren't communicating.
So you employed an interpreter? Am I really that hard to comprehend?
Okay, just give it a chance, Constance. Please, everyone take a seat. I will start. I want to explain what happened that day in Croatia.
I've had time to think of a good excuse for whatever I did, and I'm hoping you'll buy it.
That day on the beach, I was having such a wonderful time, and then that woman came and sat near us.
You don't have to tell me what happened, Fergus. I was there.
I'm not an idiot, and I'm not buying any of your excuses.
Okay, I didn't ask her to sit so close to us.
It wasn't my fault I got lucky.
Oh, but you weren't complaining at the time, were you?
You were so busy perving, you apparently lost the power of speech.
What was I supposed to do? Sit by and watch her struggle with that umbrella? Could have blown away and killed someone.
I'm a man. That's my job. To save helpless women. Look at doing it.
Didn't you get a little suspicious when it blew away for the second time?
She was reeling you in, you pathetic fool.
Okay, she came on a little strong, I'll agree.
She was so hot and so asking for it.
But all I did was fix her umbrella.
You're making mountains out of molehills again.
You spent half an hour fixing her flat tire while I waited in the hot car.
You found another excuse to spend time with that balloon-breasted bimbo while I sat in 40-degree heat.
She was in trouble. I mean, what was I supposed to do?
I felt so superior. It was magnificent.
Then disappeared.
I don't trust you. You sneaky bastard. Where were you?
We went and got ice cream together.
We made out in the sand dunes while you roasted in the car.
Excuse me, I did not say that.
You slept with her?
No, she misinterpreted.
I'm going to blame the female interpreter now that I painted myself into a corner.
I knew it! I knew you and that tart were up to something, but when she looked at me when she came back up to the car.
You must think I'm an imbecile.
Alright, that's it. Get out.
Are you unsatisfied with my services, Dr. Crane?
Yes, I am unsatisfied with your services. You're causing more problems than you're solving. Are you even qualified to do this job?
I assure you, Dr. Crane, I'm fluent in both man-speak and women-speak. I've had over 10 years of experience in all sorts of situations. Marriages, weddings, proposals, businesses, politics.
Politics.
Kevin and Julie are two of my best customers.
I think she's very good.
You would.
What's that supposed to mean?
He thinks you're a domineering man-hater.
Your siren of the silicone supplements probably pretended she was having the best time of her life in the sand dunes, because that's what women do. Because we don't want to make men feel small and insignificant. Because we're kind and compassionate and giving.
All men are bastards.
Oh, well, I suppose that's why you left your husband to be with me, is it? Your poor, suffering husband waiting at home and wondering what he did to be left by his wonderful Constance. Is it because you're so compassionate and caring and giving?
Why in God's name would you leave such a wonderful man to be with a bastard like me?
You're right, Fergus. I made a mistake. I should be at home with my Oscar. He would never ogle another woman at the beach while I was there. He'd never be seduced by some tarp with a beach umbrella.
Old Oscar is looking pretty damn good right now.
Do you really think you could be happy with that nutcase, Constance?
Is he really better than me?
You're his psychiatrist, Dr. Crane. Do you really think nutcase is a suitable term for one of your patients?
I'm not even going to use your first name anymore. You quack.
I'm sorry, I'm just upset.
I've been exposed for the jerk that I am and I can't handle it.
Could you please leave?
Is the session over, Dr. Crane?
It's not a session, it's a conversation, and it appears to be drawing to a close.
I'm all out of excuses. Time to withdraw.
Sounds like an excellent idea.
Okay, my secretary will fix up your fee. I'm sure you know her number.
Thank you, Rose.
Lovely to meet you both.
Do you have a card? I may require your services again.
You'll find them quite reasonable.
I'm sure you are. Goodbye, Fergus. See you in hell.
Constance, don't do this, please.
Are you be available sometime soon? I'm planning a reconciliation with my husband.
I'm sure I'll be able to slot you in, Constance.
Thank you.
My card in case you need my services again.
moment of silence for the man here who has been lost.
Ham or cheese?
What?
Ham or cheese? That's ham. That's ham. You don't like ham, you like cheese.
I know I like these.
Not these. Cheese. You always have cheese. You pick ham.
Well, I want this one.
For 40 years, you've had cheese. Why would you want ham?
Well, why offer it to me?
What?
Why offer it to me if after 40 years, I've always had cheese?
Did you take your pills this morning?
Yes, I took my pills this morning.
Just take the damn cheese, Frank.
What if I want ham? Just this once.
Oh, for goodness sake, take the ham then.
There isn't any jam.
Not jam. Ham!
Why don't we ever have jam?
Because you always like cheese and I always have ham. Why would you want jam after 40 years?
I don't know. A bit of variety could be nice sometimes.
You don't love me anymore, do you, Frank?
What now?
Is there someone else? Is that it?
What the hell are you on about?
It hasn't always been easy for you, I know.
Just because I fancied a bit of jam instead of cheese.
Never really fitted in.
Here we go.
And when you left with me, all your friends deserted you.
I didn't have any friends.
You could have kept doing what you love.
I didn't love it.
Making children laugh.
Children hated me.
Bringing joy to the world.
I was a lousy clown. There was no joy. Nobody laughed.
And you left because they didn't want me anymore.
Not why I left.
A bearded woman wasn't unusual enough?
We've been over this. I left because it wasn't right for me, and I took you with me because I loved you. Now let me eat my sandwich in peace.
You hate me for not giving you a son, don't you?
What now?
You always wanted a son.
We had a beautiful daughter.
But she's not a son. A son, you could take fishing and
I
hike.
hate fishing and hiking.
I'm so sorry he died.
It's not your fault. Not your place to be sorry.
Maybe it was. Maybe I did something wrong.
Don't be silly. These things happen.
But why, Frank? Why do they happen?
How would I know? I'm a clown who became a postman and is now an old man. I don't know why babies are stillborn.
You may not think you blame me, but you do.
Come on, dear.
I felt something change when it happened. You stopped.
Stopped what?
I don't know. Stop looking at me.
Don't be silly. I've been looking at you for 40 years.
No, but I mean really looking at me. Like you couldn't bear to look away.
It wasn't because of the baby. Just 40 years is a long time to look at someone.
I know you loved our Rose, but it's not the same, is it? A son to a man is like a daughter to a woman. It's like looking at yourself when you were young. It's like a second chance to make things right. Rose was mine, and you were alone. Well, you may think you were alone, but you weren't. I can never thank you enough for taking me away from that wretched circus, for making me more than a freak show. You made me feel desirable and human. You even bought my first depilatory kit. Of course you weren't the first friend. I don't think I ever told you about Hector, did I? Hector lived next door. When I was 15, he kissed me behind the rose bush. I fell in love instantly. He was my first. When he was 17, he ran away with a boy he met in a high school. His family never spoke of him again. A few months later, I ran away myself. But you found me, didn't you, Frank? Frank? Frank! The first time in 40 years that we've actually talked, and you have to go die on me? That's a real conversation, wouldn't you, you old coot? Why'd they ever call you Frank? I'll never know. You're
the least right person I've ever known, ducking and weaving for cover every time. I discussed more personal things than the weather and the cricket. I knew you weren't deaf. You just pretended to be to get out of answering questions. But you know what I have to do now, don't you? I'll have to get that granny flat behind Rose's house. She has been harping us for years to build that bloody flat, and now I'll have to do it, you bastard. I have to put up with 4 barking labradoodles and a nosy spinster because you couldn't keep your heart beating for a few more months. What happened to that pattern you made? How could you let me down? We were gonna get into the Holden and go hell for leather off the Great Ocean Road cliffs. But oh no, you couldn't do that, could you? Oh, it's a bloody impatient!
What are you hitting me for, woman? Can't a man get 40 wings without being bashed to death?
Your back.
It's not my bloody back I'm worried about, it's these ribs. I'm getting broken a few. You been drinking your Steradin again? Man is a cut snake.
Are you alright?
As right as I can be after 10 rounds of Muhammad Ali.
It's my 80th birthday next year, Frank.
I know, I didn't forget.
You remember what I want, don't you?
Yeah, I'm deaf, not senile. Not yet, anyways.
Maybe we should go get you checked up by the doctor, just in case, so we know you will make it.
What, and say, I'm just checking I can live long enough to kill myself?
It's important, Frank. A lot can happen in 12 months.
Fine, I'll see the quack. I'll stop your nagging, woman. You've broken a few ribs.
Let's go home and have a cuppa.
What?
Let's go home and have a cuppa.
Fine.
For?
Go away.
Stop whining.
Not for the Wayne.
What's it for then?
The sun.
Don't get wet in the sun.
Shut up.
Why do you need an umbrella in the sun?
It's not an umbrella, silly. It's a paracetamol.
Snot.
Is.
Snot.
Is.
Paracetamol's a tablet, dumb face. My mom takes hundreds of them. I've seen her.
Shut up.
Why won't you take the sun away?
Because it burns your skin.
My mom puts cream on me.
But I can't use cream.
Why?
Mommy says it's too expensive for little bears.
You could give me your hat.
Doesn't like hats. Besides, I have to wear it.
Why? You got an umbrella.
It's not an umbrella.
Why aren't you playing? You sick?
Mommy says I'm not to run around.
Why?
I could fall over.
So what?
Last year I fell off the monkey bars.
Me too.
I got blood on my arm.
I broke my leg in 200 places. My dad said he was going to take Miss Farmer to the courts.
What for?
Don't know. Maybe to play tennis with her or something? But that's why. That's when they banned the monkey bars. It was me. Me.
What's your name?
Jack. What's yours?
Kylie.
My cat's name was Kylie.
What is it now?
I don't got her no more.
Why?
She got run over by a car.
My mommy says I'm not allowed on the road in case of cars.
I got run over once.
Did not.
Did too. My Uncle Wayne was driving and he had 10 beers and then I was there.
My mommy says if you drink and drive,
You're a bloody idiot! That's what my dad called Uncle Wayne before he punched him in the face.
my mommy says people punch each other all the time, and they should go to the police. Because my Auntie Tracy got hit by my Uncle Kevin, and she didn't tell anyone ever.
My dad got punched in the car once.
Who punched his car?
We were in the car, and then this other car tooted him, and then at the lights, this big ugly man got out, and then they yelled at each other with naughty words, and then the man punched my dad.
My daddy says you never should leave the car doors open because people can get you.
And at the park, they get you there too.
I don't go to the park anymore because I got bit by a dog.
I got a dog. His name's Biffo. He's garbage and tries to dance with my mom's leg all the time.
Why?
I don't know. My brother says he's trying to make puppies.
How can your brother make puppies?
Not my brother, Biffo, dumbhead.
Well, we got a Labradoodle at home, and she had 1, 2, 3, 5 puppies once. But then she had an operation, so she can't have them anymore. My mummy says that's what happens when you sleep with boys too much. You get babies, and you have to get rid of them.
I'm going to the beach tomorrow with my brother and my dad.
I've been to the beach.
I bet you can't swim like me. I swim really fast.
My mummy says it's too dangerous to swim at the beach. You can get caught in a rib.
What's a rib?
I think it's like a bone of a really big whale. And if you get caught in it, you can't get out and the whale eats you.
I saw a shark once.
Did not.
Did too. It was 3 times as big as me, and then I swam really fast, and I got away. And my dad said there's millions of them in the bay, and we're gonna get macros on the way home.
My mummy says we can't go there because there's too much junk.
It's not. Last summer this man came and he cleaned everything, and then I had 3,000 burgers and a Happy Meal with Coke.
Coke is bad for you. It has caffeine and sugar, and it makes you run around too much. I only drink water and fruit juice.
I drank Fanta and milk.
I can't have milk because I'm lactose intolerant.
And beer and whiskey and vodka.
You do not drink beer.
Do so. My Uncle Wayne had his 21st birthday party in our backyard, and he gave me his beer, and then I drank everybody's beer, and then I threw up the night to go to bed.
My mummy says alcohol is poisonous for you, and you can die if you breathe in someone's smoke from a cigarette too much.
My Uncle Wayne says everyone's gonna die eventually, so you might as well make it fun, because you could die in a train crash, or a plane crash, or a car crash, or...
My daddy's in prison.
Why?
He steals money from a milk bar so he could put food under the table.
Did he have a gun?
And on TV they said the world's gonna die soon because it's getting warm and the South Pole is melting and the penguins are too hot and the air's full of smoke from chimneys.
My dad says that a suicide terrorist in China is gonna press a button and blow us all up before then.
Either that or big wave will come if you live too close to the beach and you all drown. Or either that or there'll be no more water left and we'll all die of that.
Or the birds will make us sick with the flu and we'll turn into flesh-eating zombies and eat each other.
You're stupid.
I'm not.
Am too.
You've got a stupid umbrella on a hot day.
It's a paracetamol.
I'm gonna go. A man with a gun's gonna come and kill you if you don't go fast and you don't leave.
Well, not.
Will too. I'm gonna run so fast that he can't even get me. And I'm gonna live to be 125. That's the bell. Aren't you coming in?
I want to live to be 125 years old too.
Well, you can't because my dad said that people are dying less and less each day, and they're living longer and longer because they're not dying from things like cancer and stuff.
Okay.
So lots of people to thank. Thank you for our wonderful cast. Thank you to parents for coming out to support the students this evening. Thank you to the cockpit and all the people here in the theatre who've given their support, lights and sound and film. Thank you very much. Thank you to our communications team, Cushy and Katie, who've been emailing you and notifying you and reminding you to be here as well. 3 special people I want to thank. Can I start with one of those? One of these. Okay. So who's on first? Okay. So first of all, Miss Marshall, who's been here, giving lots of support, logistical, moral, all kinds of support all the way through this week, helping get the kids down here and organising things for us. Thank you very much. This one I'm not allowed to give out. I have to pretend this is not happening, okay? But I just want to acknowledge Miss Kelly Foster, who's been here helping out, all kinds of support. She's over there. You don't want to come out, do you? And last of all, but not least, are you going to come out, Kelly? Are you going to? Yeah. Miss Norton. Producer and all-round inspiration. Well done.
Thank you everyone for coming along to support this show. These guys have been amazing. You know, like it's been the first time we've run an exploration. A special thank you to Stella for stepping up yesterday as an additional character. Can we just get another round of applause? But yeah, thank you to everyone who's been involved along the way. I won't repeat everybody that Barry has just said, but yeah, it's been a ride. It's been so fun, and I'm going to really miss these guys. So thank you again. Thank you for coming. Thanks.